Hi guys, welcome back. It's a girl here again, Peppy. To all my new subscribers, I see you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. To my oldies, thank you guys for the great support. And if you just see my face for the first time, or you're coming across my video for the first time, please do well to subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your bell notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. So guys, on today's video, I'll be talking about the late Bimbo, who was married to one popular business car dealer, IVD. I think that's his business name. I've forgotten his real name. So guys, this happened few days ago, and what I really want to talk about is how she passed on. What really happened? Watched the live video the brother did on the Freeze page, where he explained what happened on that day. What really happened? Why did Bimbo died, or why did Bimbo got burnt that took her life? So this was what the brother said. And mind you guys, this is a younger brother to Bimbo, like, who is 23 years old. Like, he said he's so close to the late sister that he knows everything that has been happening or what happened. And he said that Bimbo and IVD has been in a relationship way back as of when Bimbo was 15 years. She dropped out of school because of IVD, and she literally was giving IVD her school fees. Okay, that was how strong and how close they were. So she didn't complete her education because of this guy, and the family tried their best to get her away from this boy. But you know, love, when love happens, can't they turn the head? But she refused, and she absconded with IVD. And when the family tried to cut ties between these two people, they like gave up when Bimbo, the late Bimbo, got pregnant for IVD. So they had no other options, as she's already pregnant for this guy. So that was how the two struggled, traveled to South Africa, you know, living life. But in South Africa, they always have issues. So Bimbo had to like come back to Nigeria. The brother said one South African girl like was threatening Bimbo that she's gonna kill her. And you know how South Africans are, they are kind of violent, you know. So Bimbo had to like come back to Nigeria, and later both of them came back and started living in Lagos. As time goes on, IVD became richer and richer, and the business was booming. And mind you, IVD didn't go to school, has no educational background, so which means he's an illiterate. So, but the relationship wasn't rosy, you know. So they always have fights. I could remember one time on IG when I read the story, I think on Instablog, on Instablog, when, you know, all these their problems. I think Bimbo cried out and was showing people wounds on her face. This happened like few months ago, right? So they always have fight. So now let's talk about how she died. What really took her life? The brother said on this day that the sister already left IVD, that the sister already left him, but IVD wasn't taking care of the kids. They have 5 kids together, 3 girls, before, I think 4, maybe 4 or 5, 3 girls and a boy, but they have only 1 son. So the sister said that IVD doesn't take care of the kids, and mind you, the kids were attending a very expensive school in Lagos. So IVD doesn't care about the kids, doesn't bring money for the kids. All he does is chasing women everywhere, wasting money, clubbing and all that. Yes. So on that fateful day, she went to IVD and wanted to like collect the paper to the house, because that's the only thing they have, the house they built together. I think they built the house when they were in South Africa, so that was where they lived when they came back from South Africa. So she wanted to collect that paper to sell the house because she had nothing. And see guys, there is no way you expect a woman who suffered with a man to like leave the relationship or the marriage just like that, empty-handed. Like, it's very, very difficult. I know a lot of people will always say if a relationship is like toxic or the person is beating you up, leave. we are humans. There's no way you can live like that. And with the way things work in Nigeria, she might not get a fair whatever from all these years she has suffered with the guy. So she came to collect the house paper in order to sell the house, so that at least she can get something from whatever they have labored for years. So when she got there, notice came to IVD that she's in the house. Somebody called him, and then he came back to the house. There was an altercation as usual. They started like battering words and fighting and all that. So out of anger, and IVD actually was able to take the paper to the house away from Bimbo. So Bimbo, out of frustration, you know, she's a woman, she can't fight IVD. So she, out of anger, she now it was kerosene. The brother said it was a kerosene, not even a petrol. So she got the kerosene, you know. The brother said she poured the kerosene on her body. But you know one thing with women, you know, if IVD, I don't know, maybe she expected something from IVD. When a woman it's angered and try to hurt herself in front of the husband is supposed to like stop her if you have love for that person, of which she believes that IVD loves her. So IVD did not stop her from lighting herself or throwing the kerosene on her body. And the brother says she stopped for a while, probably because she did not get the whatever she wanted to get from IVD. There was no positive response. So she now poured the kerosene all over the house, the curtains. So when IVD didn't do anything, you know, try to give up or stop her or like calm her down, IVD didn't do anything. So she now went back to IVD and was like dragging him again with her body soaked in kerosene. So at the process, IVD now pushed her back, and then she fell into the fire. And that was how she caught fire, and she was burning. And you can see the video we saw online when the house was burning. The question is, where was Bimbo? Which means that IVD literally stood there watching her wife burn, which is so sad. He watched her wife burn. So because that was 100-degree burnt, which means she literally burnt for like minutes, okay, before they now try to drive her to the hospital. And I heard on the way, the brother also said on the way to the hospital, IVD was like, I forgot something at home, I need to go get something, whereas your wife was sitting behind with 100-degree burn. Okay, later I think he changed his mind, because he said there's no way he can take a taxi back to the house. Then at the hospital, Bimbo was in the ICU and then lost her life the second day, be the next day. And the brother said that since then, IVD has been nowhere to be found. So he ran away. So a lot of people are saying like Bimbo is to be blamed, she should have left. Guys, it's not easy for people to leave toxic relationship, especially those ones that have suffered with their men for years. This girl was actually 15 years when she met IVD. Okay, those people that have suffered with men, they believe like we go nowhere, which I understand. You don't, it's just like serving a master. After serving your master for like 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 15 years, people serve longer, and the man wants to like send you away without settling you. Come on, nobody takes that. Okay, so the relationship was so toxic. Both of them were toxic. And you know, when people find themselves in this kind of love, like it's so difficult. Blessed CEO was online on Daddy Free saying that Bimbo wanted to die, and she actually wanted to drag IVD along with her. Nobody wants to die, and nobody will want to die, especially people that have kids. Nobody wants to die. She didn't want to die. There's no way Bimbo wanted to die. Okay, that's a woman who suffered with a man for years. That's a woman in love. She died out of mistake. She died while trying to like get something she wants. Out of anger, she wanted to burn down the house. And she got burnt in the process, which took her life. So people going around blaming Bimbo and all that, she's not to be blamed. Both are to be blamed. The relationship was so toxic. What they would have done, or what they should have done, was IVD. And the brother also said there was a time, maybe if Bimbo leaves, after some weeks, IVD will call her and say, if you don't come back, I'm gonna die. I will do this one. She will go running back to the man again. So I think the love, it's not just love, it's obsession. They were obsessed with each other. So this is like a lesson to every one of us out there. Like, if you are with a man and you're in a toxic relationship, you guys should settle and go. See, not everybody will just go like that. Some of these women have been with that man for years, when they had nothing, and you just expect a woman to just get up and leave like that. No way. No. So I think people should just learn to settle. Or the woman, you can settle in court, you can settle from a distance, because going to the person, you guys will definitely start fighting over and over. And when it gets to the bridge of I'm leaving and you must settle me, it costs people's life. So people should stop blaming the dead, and then stop blaming the brother also, because I heard Blessing saying that, Blessing CEO saying that Bimbo's brother is chasing clout. No way. This is a young boy that lost the sister, and come out there to tell the world, because it's in the internet. You have to come out and say something. If you don't say anything, you will get nothing. Yes, IVD contributed to the death of Bimbo. He did. He could have settled this as a man. When he saw that he poured that petrol on her, or the kerosene on her, he should have stopped her. At least for the love of all those years, for the love of everything she went through for him, for the love of she leaving her family and being with him, to make him stop her. How could you just stand and watch your loved one pour petrol on herself, kerosene on herself, and trying to burn down the house and getting burnt when he was there? So I'm not saying that IVD wants the wife dead, but anger is the cause of everything. Anger. I think last night or yesterday he changed his profile picture to the wife and the kids picture. It's literally had dawned on him that Bimbo is gone and she's never gonna come back. So it's really a sad one, and the story really got me. Really got me. To everyone out there that suffered with a man, yeah, take it easy if the man is not like really treating you the way you want. Because I know some people, when they make money, they'll be going crazy. Some people, when they make money, their head will be touching, like they will not be hanging their shoulder and looking for those other girls that didn't even suffer with you. Somebody like me, I like already made men. Oh. But if you find yourself in the position that you have to suffer with your man, just be careful about it, do it with sense, and know the person you are doing this for. Not every man you suffered with will treat you this way. Not all of them. There are good ones out there that you suffer with, and they will worship you like a queen that you are, and realize that you are part of them, and you are part of something that made them. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do well to subscribe if you've not, and do not forget to turn on your bell notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. And do not forget, Peppy loves you all. Bye.